Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Chord on Guitar. We have Audioslave here for the first time in our channel with their song called Like a Stone. This is a cool, classic, kind of rock song. We have 9 different chords to learn, but it's pretty easy to handle and play this song. So let's start. We have the capo set here on the 3rd fret. So the chords are first the E minor. So open E, second A, second D, open G, open B, and open E. Then we have D. So open D, second G, third B, and second E. Then we have C. So third on A, second D, open G, first B, and open E. G chord. So third on E, second on A, open D, open G, third B, and third E. Then we have B, like this. So you need to bar the 2nd fret here from the A string and down, so 5 strings. The rest will be 4th on D, 4th on G, and 4th on B. Then we have the B7. That is the same grip, same chord here, except from that you just lift off this 4th on the G string. So that gives you still, you need to bar the 2nd fret here from A string and down, and the rest will be 4th on the D and 4th on the B. Then we have B minor 7, and that is basically you take this 4th on the B and put it on the 3rd on B. So still the same grip there. You need to bar the 2nd fret from A string and down, and the rest will be 4th on D and 3rd on B. That's the B minor 7. Then we have the C minor. So you move your bar 1 fret up here to the 3rd fret, and you're gonna bar from the A string and down, so 5 strings. And the rest will be 5th here on D string, 5th on the G string, and 4th on the B string. And the final chord will be A7. So open A, second D, open G, second B, and open E. So there's your 9 chord, guys. So let's start. There's an intro, and you will also play in the same way for the verses there. So the intro, it's based on the E minor, D, B minor 7, and C. But we won't grab the chords, take the grips like the chords are. We're just gonna play this melody. So I'm gonna show you what notes goes for each chord there. So let's start with the E minor. You will have the open G there and the 2nd D. So that's it for E minor. The next chord will be based on the D notes there, and the notes are 2nd on G and open D. So far. Right. Then we move on to the notes that belongs to the B minor 7. That is 2nd on the A string and 4th on the D string. Okay. And the final part will be based on the C chord. That is 3rd on A string, then 1st on B string, then quickly back to 3rd on A string, and open B string. So from the B minor 7 to the C, it will sound like this. Okay, so I'm gonna play this full melody for you so you can be able to follow a little bit slowly, and then I'm gonna show how it's played in standard tempo. So Yeah, so pretty easy, and that's it. Sounds like this in standard. So 2 rounds of this melody for the intro, and then starts the verse, and you're gonna play in the same way there, and the same chords, based on the same chords. So you're gonna play 4 rounds of this: E minor, D, B minor 7, and C. So that is the verse. Then we are at the chorus, and here for this chorus there, you will play 1 downstroke for each chord, so pretty easy. And what are the chords? Yeah, starts with E minor to G to D to E minor. You will play this chord progression for 2 rounds. So again, G, D, E minor. Right, then C, E minor, D, E minor, C, E minor. So we have a couple chords left, the final here in the chorus, but so far it is, if we start from the beginning, E minor, G, D, E minor. And over again, E minor, G, D, E minor. 1 downstroke for each chord. Then C, E minor, D, E minor, C, E minor. So you see, almost 2 rounds of C, E minor, but instead of the D and E minor in the end there, as in the first round, you're gonna play B and B7. Alright. So E minor, G, D, E minor 2 times, then C, E minor, D, E minor, and then C, E minor, B, B7. So yeah, that's the chorus there, guys. And then comes an instrumental part there, which is played in the same way as the intro and the verse. It's E minor, D, B minor 7, and C. And that is this melody. Alright, only 1 round of that. And then comes the second verse. It's played in the same way as the first verse, 4 rounds. So you just continue with this melody here from the instrumental part. 4 rounds, that's your second verse. And then comes the second chorus. And it's exact the same way as the first chorus, except from the last part there, where we played the B and the B7. Because this time we do that for 2 times. So B, B7, B, B7. So if we just go through the chorus there, you will hear how it sounds fully. So. Yeah, that's in the lyrics where he sings alone 2 times. So alone, alone. Yeah, so that's the second chorus. Then comes this kind of solo, and this is made with big effects on the guitars there. And this, I mean, this tutorial, we can cover this one a little bit briefly, just a little bit quick, and run over the different notes there. And if you want that, you can continue looking here. But if you don't, I mean, this takes a minute. So let's go over this pretty fast and then take the final part of this song. So it's played mostly here on the E string, and I'm aware that in the original song they play more on the B and G as well than I do, but I try to make this as easy as possible. So if you are playing in a band or so, you want this solo here, you can watch this and play like I do if you want. So yeah, let's go. So yeah, like I said, we start on the E string. So let's start with this part first. It's all on the E string, so open, second, third, fifth, third, second, and open. Then the next part, open, second, third on B, back to third on E, fifth on E, and seventh on E. So far, it sounds like this. Okay, now we're gonna get really high up here on the fretboard, and we're gonna play on the 15th fret up here. And you know, I'm just playing on this little parlor guitar. I love these guitars, and I get a lot of questions what kind of guitars to play. I play on these tutorials, I play and use my parlor guitars. They are smaller in size, but I feel that they're pretty handy. But for this kind of music, when it's a rock song, I usually play with electric guitars with this cutaway. It is much more easier. So I'm just gonna show you where to play so you can see and find out on your own guitar. So we're up on the 15th fret, and get that with you that we have this capo set here on the 3rd fret. So that means really on the 18th, even 19th frets up here. So it would be pretty maxed out on my guitar up here. So the next part starts on the 15th fret, up here, 2 times, then 2 times on the 14th fret. We're still on the E string. Then you go up to the B string and two times on the 15th fret. And then 2 times on the 16th fret on the G string. So this part will be played for 4 rounds. So So 4 rounds of this in total. Right. Then we go down again, back to the open and second like this. So open, second, third, fifth, seventh, 8, 10, 12. So far, open, second, third, fifth, 7, 8, 10, 12. And then comes this final part where you just shift between the 14th and 15th here. Still everything on the E string. Sorry. So that is 14, 15, 14, 15, and 14. And that ends this guitar solo. So yeah, I hope you got that one. Not the most important thing when you just have a guitar and you sit with your friends there. But yeah, could be helpful for you if you are in a band, like I said before. So yeah, that's the solo. Then right after this one comes a bridge. And for this bridge, we need to learn a strumming pattern. So the strumming pattern, if I use perhaps a C to show how it sounds, it will be down, down, up, up, down, up. Pretty common strumming pattern. So it's, that's one round. So down, down, up, down, up. So we will have one strumming round for each chord. So I'm just gonna go over these different chords here. And we're gonna divide it into two parts, this bridge, because the second part is almost identical to the first part, but yeah, not really, but yeah, we'll see. So the first chord will be C, then G, then B7, then C, then C minor, then A7, then B7, and E minor. So that's the first part. The second part starts in the same way, with the same chords. So again, C, then G, then B7, and C, and C minor, and A7. So far, exact same way, but instead of the B7 and E minor, like in the first part, we have this B and B7. And instead of doing this strumming pattern, we're gonna do 8 fast times downstrokes for each chord. So yeah. So I'm gonna go through this bridge here for you, this final bridge, and yeah, let's follow. Yeah, sorry for hammering a little bit wrong there on the strings, but I think you get this one. And that is the end of this bridge, and then comes the final chorus. It will be the same as the previous choruses, with these two alone in the end. So 2 times of the B, B7, B, B7, and it ends with just one downstroke of the C in the end. And that ends this tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please let me know. This is a great rock and roll song, pretty common, and yeah, amongst the guitar players, people know this one, so great to learn this one. Good luck, see you in the future, and don't forget, play tuned.